I know that changing from high school to college can be really, really hard. What would you say is was the most difficult time, like the biggest obstacle you had to face thus far in college?
The thing that affected me the most, I would say, um, was back in October. One of my really close friends, committed suicide.
Hi, nice to meet you. I'm Maria. I'm really excited to interview you today. Please tell me what's your name?
Hi, okay, my name's Miana Govlock, and I'm a current freshman.
What's your favorite thing about coming to Carolina? Like, what were you most excited about? Because college and high school are very different. So, what would you say was your favorite thing about it?
Like the freedom. I think my parents were kind of strict in high school. I always had to ask before I went to go do something with my friends or whatever. And so I was looking forward to the freedom that I was gonna have in college, and then was looking forward to meeting a bunch of new people from very diverse areas.
I know that changing from high school to college can be really, really hard. What would you say is was the most difficult time, like the biggest obstacle you had to face thus far in college?
The thing that affected me the most, I would say, was back in October. One of my really close friends, committed suicide, and so that was pretty difficult. I think just because it was really, what's the word I'm looking for? Shocking. I didn't expect that at all, and it was odd because I just seen him a week prior, and we had gotten food together, and so I would say that was really hard for me for a minute, and my grades started slipping because I just was not in a good headspace. And I started becoming reclusive. I didn't really want to see anybody or do anything. I have really lovely and wonderful friends, so I found solace in the fact that they would still come and see me even when I was being reclusive or whatever, and they would kind of force me out of my dorm. And then I also planned a memorial, I guess you could say. A lot of people came to it, and his parents even came to it, and that's how I found closure, I guess you could say.
How was the process of organizing? How did you come up with that idea?
I found out or whatever though, I immediately started searching, trying to find out when the funeral was going to be. I was trying to figure out if I should come home early so I could attend it. That's when I learned that his family wasn't really having a funeral. They kind of had a drive-by where you could come. But if you had met him in college or anything, or if you didn't live in Cary, then there was no way you were really going to be able to go to that drive-by ceremony. So that kind of left me feeling dang, how am I gonna pay my respects or honor him? I would have liked it if someone had reached out to me, so I just reached out to people I knew he was friends with and stuff, and then we planned it, and we met up maybe about once a week for 2 weeks. So I guess met up 2 or 3 times.
What would you say helped you the most to go through this process besides putting up a memorial to him? What would you say was the best source of comfort and that helped you to move on,
Talking to my loved ones all the time. My mom was calling me at lunch, at dinner, right before she went to bed. The fact that, again, I have these lovely and amazing friends, because I honestly would have just stayed in my room all the time and failed.
And Miana, I want to thank you for your time. Thank you for sharing this story with me. It was really nice talking to you today. Hope you enjoyed as much as I did. And yeah, thank you.
Thank you. It was lovely talking to you as well.